couple of years ago, our city commission challenged us to become one of the best recycling cities in the state of Montana. I went to a festival and they had brought the pulverizer from another community and showed how it worked. That's when I decided, this is really awesome. We want to have one of these. So we applied for a grant, and with that money we bought a pulverizer and we put it in our new transfer station. Glass pulverization is pretty easy. You can throw a bottle in there and it could actually still have its cap on it and it can have its label on it. Basically just flip the switch and it tumbles it into a nice sand. You can rub it through your hands, it won't hurt you. Then after that we can either sell it or we can use it in some of our projects. Our workers put it down on the beginnings of trails. I've actually had people that run tell me that that's their favorite part of their run when they get to the glass, because it's just such a relief on their legs and things. From the amount of people that come and recycle, I'd say they love it. I have tons of Livingston residents that come and say, just gotta get a little more glass. You know, I'm using it to line along my sidewalk or going in my garden, you know, kind of setting up an area stuff, and it just glistens.
I started Reclaim Montana in 2009. I felt that there would be a need for a recycling pickup service, so I had an old truck and got a trailer and started it up like that. We pick up glass from our local restaurants and bars in town, and then we actually haul the glass to the transfer station. Our response from the community has been nothing but positive and supportive. The glass pulverizer is wonderful. It's great that we are able to do so many different things with it. I have the recycled glass in my driveways, and I love when people come over and they're like, doesn't that glass hurt your tires? And it's like, well, no, it's actually all rounded. I think it's wonderful that we're keeping it out of the landfills and keeping it here in our community.
Our mission as a company is to look around the country to find other recycling problems or solid waste problems, and if we can implement those materials into our process, that's what we're about. It's 98% recycled, the two primary ingredients being ash and the recycled glass. We make anything from countertops to shower pans to restaurant bars. The possibilities with the product are endless. It's really the imagination, the stopping point. It's an abundant resource that we're just throwing away, and so I like being able to take something out of the waste stream and create a product that has value.
In Livingston, we get a huge volume of glass in, but there's other cities that don't really believe in glass pulverization, maybe because they just don't understand it. But when you're already running a transfer station and you have the pulverizers given to you basically for free, there's very little electricity involved in it. And my employee is already being paid to run the transfer station. So in order for him to walk over and flip on that switch and occasionally dump the bins, there's really not a lot of cost in it.
Glass recycling is a political football that gets booted around, and there's always buzzwords to rationalize why we're not recycling it. I don't buy any of it.
By reusing or recycling the products, we're giving it longer life. We're keeping it out of the landfills, and not to mention, actually recycling creates a lot of jobs for our communities.
I would say that everything I've done with recycling here is one of the things I'm proudest of at my job. And so for you know, an area of 7,000 people to have one of the best recycling communities, I think that's great. And I am really proud of that.